Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cindy Show with your beautiful host, Cindy Official. I'm excited to kickstart our first episode today after a long break. Joining me today is Madam Theodora Abaka Acquaah, a community health nurse and the founder of the Na Adlay Foundation. We are going on a quick break. When we return, we will dive deep into her story. Don't go away. Welcome to the Cindy Show, and thank you for being my guest for today. I'm looking forward to having an interactive and educative session with you. So can you tell us who Madam Theodora Abaka Acquaah is in brief?
Okay, thank you. So I'm Theodora Abaka Acquaah, a principal community health nurse, a certified cyber counselor.
What is a cyber counselor?
We do counsel adolescents on cyber, how do you call it, like social media handles.
Okay. Social media platforms, how they should go along with their social
media. Even on the phone.
All right.
Yeah, we are certified counselors by Ghana Health Service and an author.
An author, you have a book entitled
Cycle of Confidence.
Cycle of Confidence. Yes. Would you give me one?
Yes, I will.
Are you going to take money from me, or are you giving it to me for free?
For free.
All right.
Yeah. And a founder of Na Adlay Foundation and a baker.
A baker? What is a baker?
A baker.
A baker. So when it's my birthday, you are going to have a cake. Thank you. You're going to be a good friend. All right. So tell us about your journey into nursing, particularly the community nursing, because it's specific that you are a community nurse.
Yeah. So I started 13 years ago, and I've had passion for
nursing.
The nursing, particularly community health nursing.
Unlike me, I don't have passion for nursing.
Oh, really?
Do you know why?
Why?
The fact that I have to wear an outfit every day like a uniform. So I don't like nursing.
Is it that you have to change or wash or?
I want to be in a profession where I would be flexible, wear anything like anything that I want, just like me being in this.
Yeah, but as a community health nurse, depending on the time, you are allowed to wear
any outfit
of your choice.
Okay.
Depending on what you are going to do. So if you are going for a home visit or you are going to visit a special client, you are not supposed to wear a uniform.
Right.
Other people might stigmatize the patient that you are going to see. So
why did you choose community nurse?
Yeah, so I wanted to get closer to the people, be at their doorsteps to help them to seek medical help. When you are at the ward or you are at the other part of nursing, you wouldn't be able to. You will, but when you are a community health nurse, you will get to their doorsteps, they get close to you, they tell you their issue, you help them solve this issue or health problem that they are going through. That motivated me, or that's my passion to be in the community health, to serve people.
So your passion is service to humanity.
Yes, and in the same community, I'm into it.
All right, good. So what does the Na Adlay Foundation stands for? What is your vision for the Na Adlay Foundation?
Okay, so during my journey as a community health nurse, I realized that a lot of adolescent girls, especially young women and adolescent health, face a lot of challenges after birth, even during pregnancy and after birth. Some will drop out of school, some will go back to school, some will get stuck in life. They don't know where to go. So I came in when I came into adolescent unit, or be a focal person for adolescent unit. I realized that I have to support them, at least giving them the education, motivating them, talking to them. They felt safe and belonging, that despite me getting pregnant or getting dropped out of school.
Are you talking about school-going children?
School-going adolescents, yeah. So between the age of 13, even 10 years, getting pregnant.
10 years? Yes. How can you get pregnant at 10 years?
I've seen a girl who has gotten
pregnant at 10
years and has delivered.
Menstruating.
Yes.
She menstruating.
Some of them.
How can you get pregnant if you're not menstruating?
So I don't know whether this might be another conversation, but some, assuming they had sex on the day that they were ovulating. They've not had sex, but you ovulate before you get your menses. You get it? So they've not experienced their menses before. But the fact that you've not started menstruating doesn't mean you have to have sex, because you don't know when you'll be ovulating. So they will have sex the day that they are ovulating, or some days prior to their ovulation.
My question to you is, it's only a lady who is menstruating that can get pregnant,
But some
right?
is likely to get pregnant whilst you are not ovulating. For the first time is
You're confusing me.
I'm not for the first timer. So assuming you've not started menstruating, you are 10 years, you are 11 years, 13 years, menstruate next month, meaning you're ovulating this month. So if you don't have sex, it's then that it will come out as blood. Yeah. So assuming you will have sex next week. Around that time you are ovulating, but you don't know.
Okay.
Because you get to know when you start menstruating, and you'll be able to calculate your safe period and the time you're ovulating. But these children don't know, and they think that, oh, whilst I've not started menstruating, then I can have sex. So they'll get pregnant, and you ask them, when was the last time they had their menses, and they don't know. So you do screening or other tests and realize that they ovulate and they got pregnant whilst they were ovulating, or they had sex whilst they were ovulating. Yeah.
All right. So with the Na Adlay Foundation, what do you particularly do?
Okay. So before I go to that, Na Adlay, the Adole stands for adolescents.
Okay. So I thought Adole
it's not Ga name. Not Ga name. So it's a short form of adolescent.
Okay. So what about the Na?
Oh, since it was birthed in Acquaah.
Okay.
And the NGO was birthed in Acquaah. We just wanted to spice it to be Na, so that it would sound like Ghanaian. But it's not Ga.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we do is we empower adolescents, especially those in and out of school, those who have gotten pregnant and they don't know what to do, those who are in school. We educate them on what to do to avoid any future circumstances that they wouldn't like to face in life. And also we empower those who want to be, those who don't want to be in school, but they would like to be in a vocational skills, or they'll be in short-term skills or long-term skills. Yeah. So we create a space, a safe space for adolescents in our communities.
What pushed you to go for such project? Because there are so many things you can tackle, but then you chose to tackle adolescent issues. What made you choose that?
So the adolescent is not only girls. Okay. It's both girls and boys. Okay. So what pushed me was I realized that at a point we weren't talking much about adolescents, as I didn't know much about adolescents, and other people too didn't know much about adolescent health in particular. So I just took it upon myself to start reading more about adolescents, get to understand them, because a lot of challenges that adolescents or we face with young teenagers is how to understand them. If you don't understand them, they will say something or they'll do something and you might get angry at them. So I decided to do more to empower them, to understand them, to let the community and the society also understand them, and to understand what they are doing. Yeah.
All right, you're doing so well. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers, and don't forget you are watching the Cindy Show with me, Cindy Official. All right, so let's talk about funding and sponsorship, because obviously you need sponsorship to do whatever you are doing. So how do you fund it?
Okay, thank you for this question. So most of the time I do fund it myself, or sometimes I seek support from corporate organizations to run these projects. Although it doesn't really come easy, because you write to an organization and they will tell you, oh, they've exhausted their project or their funds, their budget for the year, and come another time. Sometimes they wouldn't give you a no answer, but you might think, oh, they will support, which it doesn't come. And at the end, I have to fund it myself, because you want to do something. You want to educate them. You want to spread the education to other regions. It's not only Greater Accra, other regions. But the funding become an obstacle that you are not able to move. And the people are expecting you. Because even my colleagues are learning from me. Every region or every district that I go, they try to learn from me. And with that, they want to know how I'm doing my stuff. So if I'm not able to go, sometimes they get disappointed. So the funding becomes a great challenge that I'll get the stuff all right, like a sanitary pad or items. I've gathered some clothes or some books to give it to adolescents or a community, but because of funding, I'm not able to go. And I'll be in a dilemma, should I go or shouldn't go? And I'll end up using my money to fund all these projects.
So in the beginning, you started with your money.
Yes, I started.
How did you feel? Using your own money to do something.
I realized that.
Because I have a foundation as well, but then it's not in operation because I cannot mobilize the fund. So I'm particular about listening to you. Let's see if I can also start my own as well.
So what I realized that if you want to tell someone that you're doing something, they want to see a proof.
Yeah.
So you have to sacrifice for them to know that, well, you're able to fund it yourself. So if they give you an amount, you'll be able to take very good care of it. You get it? So the little that I have, if it's 100 cedis, I know that this 100 cedis can take me this far, in and out.
So do you get individual support or it's organizational support?
Oh, individual support will come, but it didn't be that much that, I have 1,000 friends on Facebook. I'll post on Facebook that, I'm going to have this project, I'm going to do this project, or can you come on board? And at the end, I might not get any response.
Okay, from your own friends?
Yes, from.
How do you expect your friends to support you? Just like me sitting here and my friend will ask me to bring 2,000 cities or 3,000 cities. I want to go and visit one of my foundations.
And they've been following me. And the surprising thing is, after everything, when I don't get those funding, and I'll post the pictures on Facebook. Oh, congratulations. Oh, you've done well. You know
the congratulations is massive.
Yeah,
that one is massive. But then the support is just like this. A pinch of salt.
Yes. So I tell them that, okay, please do convert your congratulations to money so that I can do more. Because you wouldn't sit, but I don't owe them anything. But it's not by fault if they don't have. But I will encourage them to push me more if they want to see more and go to other regions, and maybe I might go outside the country to learn and come and impart lives in.
All right.
The country.
So are you disabled?
I'm not.
You're not disabled.
Yeah.
But why do you give disability support? This question of are you disabled might sound like rhetorical because clearly I cannot see any disability. But maybe there is a disability that is beyond my sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe you have disabled parents or families or friends. Because me in particular, as I told you, I have an organization that is not yet in operation. It is going to focus on career guidance.
Yeah.
That has to do with me because before I went to senior high school, I wanted to study general arts because I had wanted to be a lawyer and a media practitioner. But I studied business in school. And for that matter, I was not able to enroll into any law or media course because they do not accept business certificate. So I wanted to focus my project on career guidance for junior high school. And then you would see someone who is maybe a sickle cell patient, and the person would be advocating for sickle cell. Do you get it?
Yeah.
That is why I'm asking you, because you give disability support. Maybe you are disabled or you have disabled parents or families or friends and all that.
So as I earlier on said, the foundation is all about adolescents.
Okay.
So
but then my producer gave me, you do some disability support.
I do.
Yeah.
So we realized that we had, I realized that I was living with 2 disabled adolescents.
Exactly.
So that drew my attention
because
to support
most of this it happens when you feel or you know people into that. So it will ginger you to help people with that. Okay.
Even if I wasn't staying with them, as far as they are within our target group, they would have still gotten the support.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was this girl who was having Down syndrome, and she wasn't able to walk well. She always has to be carried by the mom, who is an aged, or she'll crawl on the floor.
To school?
Not school. She wasn't schooling. She will roam in the community. So I realized, and even she was having a wheelchair, but the wheelchair was very small. Because I think they got it when she was younger, and now she's growing. So the money is not there. So they were trying to squeeze her into the wheelchair. So when I saw her, and I decided to embark on a Wheel Me project. So in that community, Kissaman, I bought 2 wheelchairs for the lady and 1 gentleman. And also one lady that they brought her to us, she too, they gave birth to her with a spinal bifida. So it affected her legs. So at a point, the family weren't seeking medical treatment. They kept her at home and they were doing herbs.
Why? Is it because it is expensive?
It was expensive, and I think they weren't seeing
Any
improvement. And they was, when it happens, like people would tell you, oh, you have to go to this place, go here. So I think they started.
You know, we Africans and particularly Ghanaians, most of us, we feel like this thing is something from, you know, our culture and tradition. They say we're in Sioba and all that.
Yeah. But when you, she doesn't look like in Sioba. It's only the legs that she was having problem with. So they started doing herbs to tie the legs, and she got the deformity of the legs. So one teacher in her area contacted me, like they referred the mother to me that, oh, this is what
because they know you help.
Yes, because they know. So they asked me to support her. So I came in and gave her the support and went to Acquaah, that they amputated the leg, not full, the foot, for both foot. So now we are trying to. We've paid for the prosthetics and we are waiting for the wound to heal completely for her to get a new foot. Yeah.
You are doing a great job. May God bless you for that. I was supposed to ask you this question, but then let's go back to it. With sponsorship, when you get the sponsorship, how do you balance service with financial needs? Sorry, I'm asking you this question because I think last semester in class, one of our lecturers was telling us about NGOs, like we should try as much as possible to create NGOs and support and all that. But then he said at some point, when we get the money, we tend to forget what we are supposed to use the money for. So we use the money for our own personal needs instead of service. So I want to ask you, when you get the funding, do you balance it to do what you're supposed to do with it, or you just do your personal things with the money?
Oh no, because then you have his own account.
Okay.
So the money will be there.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you
own it.
Yes, but I don't really do that.
Okay.
Maybe the money is purposely meant for what is it's used for what it's meant for.
Okay.
If it's for renting a house for
someone that
is what we do. And we record everything, and at the end of the month or at the end of the year we balance and we say, oh, this is what I've got. But although my money gets into it, but I don't normally take much of it that I'm taking what is mine. No. Unless it's a project that you have to pay yourself.
What motivates you to persevere during difficult times? Because projects like this take time. Yeah, so what motivates you? Because I know at some point you feel like, should I give up? Should I continue?
Yeah, and when I see them, when I smiles, and when they have smiles on their face.
Those people that you help.
Yes, those that I help, especially with the teenage mothers who have gotten pregnant. And also,
who asked them to get pregnant? Did you ask them?
No, but we shouldn't neglect them or we shouldn't reject them. As far as they are part of us, some do change because I've seen some big people that they got pregnant when at the younger. I know a lawyer, she got pregnant at a tender age and now she's doing so well. Yes, so they can also be a role model, but it doesn't mean that they should get pregnant at that age. Yeah. So when I train them, what motivates me to do more? When I train them and I get the success story, there was this lady that I trained her in baking during the COVID lockdown when it was lifted. I trained them in baking and sobolo and pastries. And after the training, she went back to training school to learn how to polish the skills. And now she's owning a shop that she has won award out of it. So I always post her before and after picture on Facebook. And I believe that sometimes you train a lot of people. You might think, hey, these people don't use it, but one person might make an impact of it. So when I see all these things, it motivates me to do more. Yeah.
So what impact do you wish to have on young girls, your children, the future generation and all that?
Impact.
Are you building a legacy with the Na Adlay Foundation?
Yes.
What do you want people to remember you for?
Yeah, so people remember me that, I supported adolescents in school. Maybe someone will one day say, oh, through my support, maybe she didn't get pregnant again, which she could have gotten pregnant. And mostly when they give birth, I encourage them to do family planning, and I encourage them to go back to school or do a skill or a trade. So out of that, they appreciate my support for them, and they don't take it lightly, because all those that I've met, they don't get pregnant again. But if it was to be other people, they would have gotten pregnant again. So this motivates, or this is an impact that I'm leaving behind, and we want to establish a center to cater for these people one day. A center where
Na Adlay Foundation.
where homeless adolescents or boys will get a home to stay and get a trade to be trained in.
So right now, if someone watching us wants to join the Na Adlay Foundation, how would the person do join you? Or if someone wants to support, like potential support?
Okay. So you're looking for volunteers, you're looking for sponsorship. So when you go to Facebook and you search Na Adlay Foundation, the Adole is ADOLE. It doesn't have Y. And you can send us an email or a message, and we'll respond to that.
So we've come to the end of our discussion. It has been an interactive and educative session. Can you give us your last words to myself and everyone watching you?
Okay. So I'll plead to those watching that they can support our menstrual hygiene outreach. And also, if they have any adolescent in their his or her community that they would like to support, they can also link them to us for us to give their support.
And you operate only in Greater Accra?
No, everywhere.
Everywhere in Ghana?
Yes.
International. Wow.
Yeah, so they can also get in touch with the menstrual hygiene. We are really much particular about it. We want to go to regions and underserved communities. Some communities, people will not think of going there to educate the adolescents. So they can get in touch for us to
and
reach out to them.
If they have sanitary pads to can help you with that as well.
Yes.
Okay.
But the sanitary pad shouldn't be the main focus, because we give them the sanitary pad and you don't get the education. It's waste. But we want, because now there is free and sanitary pad initiative by the president. So we expect that, okay, the president...
I don't think that will be enough.
It wouldn't be enough, but we can also support and push those who don't get with this initiative. And also, we do train adolescents that are dropped out of school in skills and short-term vocational skills like baking, soap making, and the rest. So if they know anyone in the community that can also support that, they can also get in touch. Yeah,
I'll come and learn how to bake, learn how to make soap, so that I'll stop buying soap outside. Thank you for being my guest. I'll surely invite you one day.
Thank you.
We've come to the end of our discussion. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, the Cindy official channel, Instagram at The Cindy Show, TikTok at The Cindy Show, and Facebook at The Cindy Show. We'll meet next week. Thank you for watching. See you right there.